Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's going to be on the movie Vibes. This is from Mill Creek Entertainment, and it's directed by Kwapis. This movie follows Sylvia and Nick, and they are hired by this mysterious guy to find a treasure for him in South America. Not only are they on this mission to find this treasure, but they also have some psychic abilities that they use to help them along their quest. Movie came out in 1988, and it is an hour and 39 minutes long. And this is the first time I've ever watched this before, and the first time I've actually ever heard of it before. And I gotta say, I actually enjoyed this movie. I thought it was pretty good. Like it's a comedy, but yet it's like darker a little, not dark but like it goes a little darker. It's not just like funny and comedy and fun and games. Like people do get killed in this and all that kind of stuff, but it was pretty neat, like especially the psychic abilities they have. Like this place in this building where they're testing people out with their psychic abilities and stuff like that. And Jeff Goldblum is playing Nick, and Nick works in a museum, and he has this ability where when he touches things, he could sense their past and everything. And it's kind of funny because he's like, they have knives in front of him, and he's like, this one is from like the cafeteria, and this one is fresh out of the box, never been used. And they gave him one. It's like, oh, this one, because Jeff Goldblum was like, she stabbed her husband multiple times, and how could you let me touch that? And he's like, oh, now I'm gonna have that image in my head. And then he like puts his head on the table, and he goes, someone's had sex on this table. And then people interview him and are like, all right, that's all the questions we have. So it was like kind of funny. And then Cyndi Lauper plays Sylvia in this. Sylvia Pickell. It looks like pickle, but it's Pickell. And she has this spirit guide that follows her named Louise, and helps her out and tells her what to do and everything. And she's kind of like always like looking for love, never can find the right guy, always finds the wrong one, which Cyndi Lauper would have no fucking problem, whatsoever. But Sylvia does, and she looks gorgeous. She's still good looking now, but her hair wasn't too crazy in this. It was up a lot for most of the movie, and then he busts on her about that. But like, there's no shaved in the sides or like random hair colors. There was like one blue strand here once, and I think there was some pink on the side, but it wasn't like super. It looked like she was just like totally blonde, like bleach blonde. But like, she was funny, and Jeff Goldblum and her like worked really well together. They were really comical. And the one that hires them to find the treasure is Peter Falk, from Columbo, and he's comical as well in this. Is a funny guy. He has like that. I don't know. Is it like a fake eye or something? Even on here on the cover, like, I don't know why they did that. That looks terrible. Like his one eye is not moving, the other one is up. I don't know if that was supposed to be funny or what, but it just kind of, it looks really off. I don't know. But he played a funny part in this as well. And then there's even a small appearance by Steve Buscemi in this. When I saw he was in it, I got excited. I like Steve Buscemi. And I was like, oh, he's in this. But he's in it for like that one scene. And he's a sleazebag. And, what are you going to do? But he was only in one scene. And then Julian Sands is in this. He's the guy that is like the professor, not a professor, but like the doctor that's testing them all out for the psychic abilities. And there's another guy, I have the name, it was like Gooey Geck or something like that. And he's supposed to be playing this Swedish guy. And honestly, I had no idea he was Swedish until like toward the end, because his accent was terrible. I didn't even know he had an accent at first, like until like later on. It was terrible. But he was a real asshole. The only thing I know he's been in things, but the thing that I think of when I see him is the guy that was behind the counter at the bowling alley in Kingpin. That's all. Like, no, we don't even have condom machines in the men's room anymore. It's that guy. It's the guy I know. I know him as, but he was a jerk in this, and it was a really kind of a crazy movie. I've never heard of this before until it came to my door, but I liked it. I thought it was good. Would I watch it again? Somewhere down the line, I'd probably watch it. I thought it was decent. I thought it was funny. Pretty cool. Atmosphere. And again, I love Jeff Goldblum. Like he has that voice. It's Jeff Goldblum. People try to imitate him, just like many actors have like that distinguished voice. But I think he's a good actor, and I think he just fits the role perfectly. It was great. Like I said, he works in a museum, and he has all these ancient artifacts, and they want him to touch it, and then they start abusing his power to do this stuff, and he kind of gets sick of it. And that's another reason why he wanted to go on this adventure, because Peter Falk's character Harry was going to pay them to find his son, but he's not after the son, and you find out more later on about that. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, and this is one of those standard editions too. Like it has like just the movie and the captions on it, which is fine. But I would have liked to have seen interviews with Jeff Goldblum and Cyndi Lauper and the rest of the cast. Obviously Peter Falk. He's been dead since 2011, which was just a couple years ago, right? Seems like it. It's 9 years ago already. But yeah, he's dead, so you can't interview him. But I mean, it would have been cool to see Jeff Goldblum's reaction to this movie after so long, especially since this is one I've never heard people talk about, or like I never heard about it ever. And I'm glad I got to see it though. It was fun. I had a good time with it, and I really do like this slipcover too. You got of course the VHS retro style here that they have, and got some like stickers and stuff like that. Quality guaranteed down here, and pretty cool cover with them two on it. And I like that. It looks like it's written on there. I used to do that with tapes. You get in, do like your own kind of font, or like draw big letters for the the title, and then you got on this side, it's the same thing but not drawn. Got a little there, and you got the back here. And like I said, why did they do that? I know his eyes are a little strange at times when he's talking to somebody, like the one will move and the other one doesn't move, and I understand that, but I don't know why it just like looks a little too off on there. And the rest of them, I don't know. I didn't even know that was Peter Falk on there until I watched the movie. So but I could tell that that's Cyndi Lauper and Jeff Goldblum. So but it's whatever. It's still pretty cool, and I do like the colors. I like this blue and purple and that. It looks really cool. And on the inside here you have this. It's kind of a weird cover, kind of strange, but it's not bad. And then you have the back here, and that's when they're obviously part of the movie, but it's pretty neat. I like it. And then the inside here you have this on there on the disc, and the disc is Region A. So yeah, I enjoyed the movie. It's a nice little comedy, love, adventure kind of psychic thing. So it's different, and it's pretty cool, and I liked it. So, and the way the ending was, I'm not sure if there was supposed to be another one, or maybe there is, I don't know. But it just seemed like they could have started up another movie from the way it ended. But I don't know, maybe it was supposed to be like a oh shit kind of ending. I don't know. But I think they could have made another movie out of this. And if they did, they did. And I have no idea. Since I didn't know about this one, I don't know about a sequel. If there is one, but there probably isn't. But anyway, yeah, I'd say check it out. It's a decent movie. I had fun with it. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on any one of the social media links in the description box below. If you're interested in this, I'll put a link below where you can purchase it. Also, I'll put a trailer below. But like I always say, proceed with caution. It may contain spoilers. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.